Howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. It is December 4th, 2015. It is Friday morning at 10:45 a.m. Currently, I've been up since, excuse me, it's about 9:30, but I was fiddle farting around and also loving up the animal. You have the dog love up, then you have the cats that need to come and love up all while you're still in bed. So you gotta give them their love up, so that's what I've been doing. Let's see what the temperature is. I know it is windier than a banshee right now out here. It is 39 degrees out. But the real field temperature is 23. The high is 42 and the low is 20. So that's what the weather is today. Had a good old time last night. My husband and I went to go see our granddaughter do her concert recital. She plays the violin. This is her second year at her middle school. And we really enjoyed that. They had, all the instruments. They took turns, and they even had the choir do some. It was a nice festive get-together. She sure was thrilled to have us there. She was waiting at the door and come up and give us a big old hug. And then after the concert, we had invited them all to let's go get hot chocolate and pie. So we all did that and had fun just visiting. I gave them my granddaughter and her mom the scarves I made them, and I gave my grandson the hat I made him. They were all thrilled with everything. It made me feel really good. They were wearing them and stuff. It made me feel really good. I'm glad they liked them. What else? Then we came home. We had to do some things. We had eaten dinner before we left. I had made oven fried chicken, and my husband made some biscuits, and I think he had some corn too. Yeah, we had a little bit of corn. But that's my grandson and I just split a dessert. He wanted this, fudge brownie with the ice cream and the whipped cream and some chocolate on it and stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah. No, I had a few bites of it and then told him he could have the rest. He ended up taking it home. And my granddaughter had chocolate cream pie and my daughter had peanut butter pie, and my husband had an order onion ring. So yeah, it was fun, and the kids had hot chocolate, and yeah. And then this morning, like I said, I really haven't been doing anything except for just loving up the dogs and stuff. Here this afternoon, I have to go to my grandson's school because his mom can't make it, and they're having kind of a Christmas assembly thing there at school. He was really upset because nobody was going to be able to come, so he asked me if I would come to it, so I have to, I'm going to be going there. Same elementary school I went to, same one my daughters went to. I love that school. So I'm going to be going there, and then I'm going to give him a ride home. I told his mom, I said, well, it gets out at 3:15. Might as well, I might as well just give him a ride home. So that's what I'm going to do. In fact, my husband took the old station wagon because we haven't sold it yet. He took that to work so I could have the Jeep, which I'm kind of excited for. I'm excited to have the Jeep. I've been working on getting out of the house a little bit more because I know that's one of my issues with sometimes getting so depressed and stuff, especially in the wintertime. And also, as you can see, the sun is really coming in right now. I'm working on the light therapy because one of my friends, I had posted something about depression on Facebook, kind of did a roll call to see how many of my friends were suffering from being blue, the holiday blues. And the response was overwhelming. I had no idea. But one of my friends reminded me about the light therapy. Well, my light therapy has always been just to, you know, have more lights on and you know, get some bright sunlight every day. So working on that. I had stopped taking my vitamins, and I stopped taking my vitamins for about 3 weeks now. I think that might have part of it to do with lack of energy and stuff. So started that back up, including my vitamin D, because she also said, you know, what about your vitamin D? And it's like, yeah, you're right. So, you know, it always helps to talk to somebody about it, you know, and just say, hey, are you feeling the same way? Because I had no idea that, I knew a few of my friends were feeling the same way. I had no idea how many. And, you know, we're all might be feeling blue, because no two of us are the same. So the reason why we might feel sad or depressed this time of year might be very different, but we can all help each other. You know, I mean, it helps when you know you're not the only one, you know. So, and if people can't understand that and they're like, oh, what do you have to be blue about? You have da-da-da-da. And it's like, you know, there are people that can have everything in the world that still get very depressed. It's not about what you have and stuff. You know, it's just, it's a disease. Mine is there's a big genetic predisposition. It runs deep in my family on both sides, especially my father's side, but a lot on my mother's side too. They just don't admit it. Suicides, you know, alcohol and drug abuse, which we've never had alcohol or drug problem, but you know, food addictions, yes. But you know, instead of staying silent and us all suffering silently, which when you feel alone and that you have no one to talk to, I think, you know, leads you to a bigger chance of doing something permanent, you know. Not that I'm thinking of that or anything, so, you know. But I think it helps us all to talk about, you know, how we're feeling and like that, you know, suggest different things to each other, you know. Well, hey, have you know, are you doing this? Hey, you know, this is what I do. Maybe you can try doing this, or, you know, I got myself dressed. I got a shower. I got up out of bed. I got a shower yesterday. I got myself dressed. I made myself go out of house because I also have social anxiety. Went to that concert, had a good time. Going again today, you know, and it all will help. So, you know, I did work last night on this scarf I'm making for my grandson Kyle. Well, that's the back side. But anyway, that's the design it's going to be. So yeah, I will do that, and then a matching hat, of course. Hoping next week we can go and finish up our Christmas shopping. Hoping, we don't have much to do. Making most of the stuff. Let's see what else. I have an appointment next Tuesday with a podiatrist to see about if he might be able to get diabetic inserts or shoes. He has a prescription from his doctor, so we'll see about that. That's about it. We'll probably just have leftovers tonight. In fact, I know we will. And we did, I vacuumed and my husband mopped the kitchen real quick yesterday before we left, because, when it gets snowy and then it melts and the backyard gets muddy, because we don't have it grassed in, we just have the natural grasses back there because it would cost too much for us for the water. I did have it grassed in, and it was costing us so much in water that we just don't anymore. But then the dogs track in all of the sand and mud, and so yeah. He did that, and I vacuumed. I need to do a little bit of picking up. I need to do the dishes and stuff before I leave this afternoon. But that's all we got going on, really. Just that kind of stuff. I hope you guys are all doing okay. Is anybody doing any baking? Oh, if anybody wants to do a Christmas card exchange, my address is below, and send me a Christmas card. I'll be happy to send you one back. I love getting Christmas cards. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends. And I want to thank all my new subscribers and all my faithful older ones who have been with me for a long time. That's all I really got going on. Just keeping busy. Keeping it real. Like I said, some days it's upbeat and some days it's not. Or, I might be saying, hey, I'm feeling a little bit blue about this or that. I did find out that my daughter, they didn't go to the Christmas parade because she didn't have the kids that weekend. And Thanksgiving they just spent at home because my son-in-law did make it back in town and stuff. But we had it was really a nice visit, so that's good. So anyway, love you guys. I think you're awesome, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, and this is Vlogmas number 4. Bye.